What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Friday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott. It's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. Getting cold, innit? Winter is coming, people. Winter is coming. This morning, before I head out, back in the car, as you might have noticed, you know. But SBI, baby, they are not sleeping on gaming. They're not sleeping on esports. You shouldn't be sleeping on gaming. You shouldn't be sleeping on esports. It's going to be massive. We're just wanting people to keep an eye on it. Wanting people to be able to explain it to the kids as they're growing up. You've got a 7-year-old now who in 3, 4, 5 years is going to be proper pulling your leg to want to go to tournaments of Fortnite, to just want to play it all the time, to want to play this, to want to play that. And if you're not clued up, you're going to be like the typical parent. No, it's too much time on computers. That's all a load of bullshit, as we know now. We know now. They used to say some ridiculous things when we was kids. You'll get nowhere playing computer games. People making 20 million a year playing Grand Theft Auto now. There's people making millions a year playing Fortnite. Or you'll get nowhere playing computer games. Stop using the calculator. Do you know you won't have a calculator in your pocket when you're older? Do you know how many times I heard that in school? You have a calculator in your pocket when you're older, Scott. I think I've got a calculator in my pocket. So what do school know? What do the teachers know? What do the educators know? They know nothing, Jon Snow, except winter's coming. Yeah? So, financial giant SBI to utilise crypto asset XRP in the esports gaming industry. SBI Esports participants could soon earn their salaries in XRP. Now I'm trying to follow gaming, and I didn't even know that SBI had started up an esports team. So you learn something new every day. Educate yourself, guys, because it is popping off. Japanese financial giant SBI Holdings rolled out an esports team in June and just announced that the team will be sponsored by SBI VC Trade Company, the financial services company's crypto's trading operation. Esports refer to professional video game competitions. You'd have said that in the 90s. People who professional gaming competitions. What are you on about? What you on about? Professional video game competitions. Oh, they're all the range now. Said it before, say it again. Fortnite World Cup, the very first one, 3 million cash prize. I mean, come on. Through the new partnership, any player for SBI Sports who chooses to earn their salary in Ripple's native asset XRP, according to an SBI press release, the Japanese company is a long-time Ripple partner and invested in the San Francisco startup back in 2016. It's not XRP's first foray into the world of gaming. In early 2019, Ripple's investment arm Xpring and a blockchain gaming company Forte formed a $100 million fund to bring blockchain gaming to the mainstream. The fund's goal is to integrate blockchain technology and XRP into existing games with more than 50,000 daily active users. Now, 50,000 daily active users, you're getting that on a small game. You're getting that on a small game. You're going to have to start small into this industry, but make no mistake, there's millions of gamers in the world. There's millions of gamers. I'm going to say now, right, my Grand Theft Auto, right now, worth almost nothing to most people. It's worth nothing. It's a Grand Theft Auto character, mate. It's worth nothing. In their head, they just go and buy Grand Theft Auto and make their own character. They don't want mine. They don't realise that they can change the look of my guy, they can change his hair, they can change his clothes, they can make him their own guy if they really wanted to. He's got money in the bank, he's got a sick apartment, he's got a yacht, he's got cars, he's got businesses in that world. That character, to me, is worth about £400 money I've spent in GTA, or hours spent in GTA. It's worth between £400 and £500, give or take. But the normal person just, I'm not giving you 500 quid for the Grand Theft Auto character, you're mad. And I'm like, but he's got the yacht. Like, the yacht would cost you 60 quid alone. without actually earning it in the game with 600 hours. So it's 60 quid or 600 hours, mate. You make your mark, you do what you want to do. But it's value in games like that with millions of players that's set to just explode once it's a real world marketplace. It's very, very interesting. And for people like SBI to be jumping on the bandwagon as well, to the point where they're even creating their own teams, you just know how big it's going to be, don't you? Yeah. Throughout its partnership with Ripple, SBI has been an active promoter of XRP and its ecosystem. In late June, the financial services company announced plans to integrate a new crypto fund that features a 50% allocation to the asset. SBI VC Trade Company provides custody for the fund. Interesting. I mean, it's right there in my opinion. I want people to realize, like really realize where this is going, not just in value terms, but in storytelling terms, to bring the other masses and the other value in. It's easier to tell stories in games. It just never really looked as good, and you have to play the game in between, and it's not for everyone. But the more immersive it becomes, and the easier they become to play, then the more mainstream that kind of entertainment's going to get, that kind of storytelling. How many people get books read to them now? How many people get storybooks read to them, except for kids? They'll sit there and someone read you a fucking book. Audio book, I get it, but how many people do it? As opposed to how many people go on YouTube and watch a video. Some people get the stories different ways, but it doesn't mean that the way people consume stories isn't going to change again. Or the main way, yeah, the majority. I've just let me get this up because there is actually just clicked. Let me get, yeah. And I'm on really bad Wi-Fi here, so it might take a while. Keanu Reeves. I always call him Keanu. I'm sorry. Keanu. He's in the trailer of Cyberpunk 2077. So I don't know if he's in the actual game. And it looks like he's gonna be. But Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk 2077. A major actor, Mr. John Wick himself, going into gaming. Now, Joseph Gordon, is that his name? Joseph GordonLevitt. Levitt. Gaming is the future of storytelling. It's the future of storytelling. I don't know what I'm Googling here. I've seen that somewhere. That's why I'm just Googling something my head remembered. Oh, hello. Where that came from, I don't know. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt has said video games will be the future of storytelling as opposed to feature film when it comes to immersive technology. As spotted by GameSpot, the Inception actor recently appeared as a guest on the first We Feast Hot Ones YouTube show. We Feast Hot Ones. Nice. Video games are the future of storytelling, not movies, says Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He said this while sweating. Let's have a little look at that IGN. I believe that gaming is the future. Stop it. Storytelling, not movies, says Joseph. Joseph Gordon-Levitt was recently interviewed while eating extremely spicy wings on first We Feast Hot Ones. Interesting. So they have interview while eating hot wings. That sounds like a good idea for a channel, that. Invest in yourself, your hobbies, your passions. Monetize that shit. YouTube interview series of 25-minute, blah 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 blah. The future of storytelling is going to be video games, he said. I don't think it's going to be filmmakers who figure out how to do that, but video games. Feels like they're kind of the most groundbreaking for storytelling. They had to continue and said the storytelling happening in video games is a whole different realm than anything we've seen before. It's what video games are doing differently in the realm of storytelling that makes GordonLevitt believe storytelling's future isn't necessarily in the feature film form. While GordonLevitt is best known for his work in the film industry, he's not a stranger to games. He's the founder of Hit Record, which is an open-line community, creative collaboration, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, they're instant there, they act. Fuck off. So he's done some voice acting on games as well. So, if you put that into perspective, the fact that there's actors out there that believe the gaming industry is about to overtake Hollywood in terms of storytelling. Do you know what I mean? Do people understand how big that is? People understand how big that is. It's unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. Now, I keep saying interactive movies will be the future of movies. Like, if you look at The Rock now, filming a film and he's got extras in it and all that, and they do interactive movies where they make a decision and you make the decision for them. Well, they're going to start filming movies like that and shows like that. But the guy with him will have a 360 camera on, and then from a decision that's made, they'll film every possible outcome after that decision with the 360 camera. And then you will be able to be in the movie, play that extra in VR. You put your VR headset on, you'll see the 360 camera's view, you'll be stood next to The Rock in a film, and you'll be forced to go, you know, you're gonna be forced to go where the camera went, and you're gonna have to walk a certain way, and it's likely gonna fuck up a little bit if you don't pay attention at first, and there'll be a lot of ins and outs to iron out in that. But that's where it's going. That's where it will be going. An interactive movie where you're actually in the movie in VR. And not only that, but immersive movies where you might sit on one couch one day watching it from there, but because it's VR augmented reality and you actually sat inside the movie, you saw it from one angle. Imagine something like Game of Thrones, Battle of the Bastards, and you just watch from Jon Snow's side. And then the next time you watch it, you watch from the other side. Imagine Lord of the Rings. Imagine any film like that where you could take a different vantage point than the original camera offered. What? Oh yeah, so yeah, this is groundbreaking, Jeff. We shot this shit with like 15 360 cameras. We had about 7 3D cameras all set up all around the desert. It was crazy stuff, Jeff. It was really, really groundbreaking. What's going to happen in the future, I don't know, but I have to apologise for my terrible American accent, but, you know, I nearly became Donald Trump then, I think. Which is interesting, if that's where my American accent now takes me. I suppose it's better than an Australian accent ending up Asian. But, right, the breakdown. Gaming industry is it's squatting down, ready to fucking leap, in my opinion. Do you know when you stand up and you just jump? You ain't going nowhere, mate. Try it. Try and stand up. Try stand up and try and jump really fucking high without crouching down first. That's literally your fucking ankles ain't jumping you for shit. Yeah, your feet and your ankles aren't doing it. Take a big fucking squat, ass to grass, and fucking launch. Yeah, telling you, that's what's they're pulling it back. The elastic band, you don't just let it go, do you? You just let an elastic band go and it fucking rockets off. No. Needs a big fucking pull back first. Then they let it go. It's happening to the whole market. They're pulling it back. They're holding it down. They're holding it. The gaming market, everything. It's in a squat, ready to fucking launch. I like that analogy. You can keep that one. Live long and hodl with it. Got new merch in the shop. Hit a link, man. Buying some t-shirts. Get some merch on the go. It doesn't say love for crypto on it all. Some of it's just a symbolism. But it's 7 o'clock. I've got an hour to get to the site, and I like to be early and chill out. So I'm gonna have to leave. But yeah, invest in yourself, your hobbies, monetize your passions, invest in the internet of value. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. You know the dance. You know the dance. And just enjoy your weekend. And remember, tomorrow's not promised, man. So let's just be grateful we woke up today. Make sure we enjoy today and do a little bit of planning for tomorrow. I know it's not promised, but you've still got a plan. Yeah? And on that note, we love you. We love crypto. And we love crypto gaming. Oh yeah. Until the next one. Peace.